Yahushai wait, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLone. Like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
Hey, what's your ethnicity? Oh, y'all brothers.
I just have one word to say.
One word? What's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity?
Where I'm from?
Yeah, like what's your dad go back to? Like what's your like?
I'm from Middle East.
From Italy? Sicily?
Middle
Oh, Middle East? You from you from a direction?
Saudi Arabia.
Huh?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Ishmael.
Ishmael? You go back to Ishmael? You go back to Ishmael? You Muslim? You go back to Ishmael? You know Ishmael?
Yeah.
You go back to Ishmael? Ishmael.
Yeah.
You go back to Ishmael. Okay. What's your statement?
So you guys are talking about what's happening.
Right. What current events is going on? Black man,
Yeah.
Hispanic man being slain in the streets.
The word that I have, it belongs to the religion.
I can't hear you. Come a little closer.
Come close.
Right here.
I'm shy because my English is not.
You good? That's why I need you to come close.
Yeah, so the word that I have, I see that all what's happening right now is because of the religion.
Because of the religion? What religion?
Because I see like while I was studying a lot of religions like Christian, Jewish, whatever. I can't see that there is something shows that is the white people and black people are the same. We are like
So everybody, white people, black people, we're all the same, all equal. What you saying?
yeah. I mean there isn't something. I mean
Okay,
they
so
didn't teach like most of the people religion. The good thing in the religion. That's what I mean. Like in each religion, there is no racism.
and there's no race in religion.
In my religion, there is no racism.
What's your
All
religion?
people are the same.
What's Muslim?
Yeah.
They're all the same in the Quran.
In the Quran.
That's what look, but I gotta ask you a quick question, right? So you said in Islam everybody's all the same, right?
Everybody else is the same.
Okay, right. Now, why did during the sub-Saharan slave trade did y'all have us in slavery then?
When?
During the sub-Saharan slave trade.
You mean in the past?
Yeah, being in the past. Yeah.
Currently, you guys still have slaves.
That's it.
No.
They're capturing slaves from America till this day. I mean, from Africa till this day.
You mean back in Saudi?
Yeah, they capturing slaves from Africa right now.
You're talking about the people, not the religion.
But those people represent your religion.
No, doesn't represent my religion. If you kill me right now, are you represent your religion?
Yes.
No, you represent yourself.
No, I'm representing the Bible.
That's cool. If you well know what's in the Bible, every single word, if you follow the Bible, you can see the racism. Even
There's no racism in the Bible?
Yeah, in the Quran, black people, Muslim, even the other religions, they are our brothers. We're still the same.
Hold on. You got because you saying a lie, right? You saying
no, I'm not.
You kind of saying a lie because you saying that basically everybody is equal, right? So with that question, how often do you see so-called white men get gunned down in the street?
Yeah, that's
the same. Talking about current events, the same exact way that Ahmad just got killed. How often you seen that happen to a white man? The same way George just got killed, choked out in the street like Eric Garner did. How often have you seen that? Remember Tamir Rice, the little kid that had a gun at the playground? Playground now, where you go to do what? Play, right? So why did he get killed for having a gun, a toy gun, on a playground where kids play, where they might play cowboys and they might do that kind of stuff. Right, it's not acceptable, but that's an example of showing you that we're not equal, and they want to spew.
Right,
they want to.
We're not equal.
But you just said everybody's equal.
No, what I meant that we have to be like.
We have to be like what?
Like equal with each other. We have to love each other.
They said unite. Oh, you said we should unite and come as one, come together.
Yeah.
Okay.
What can make this happen?
What can make that happen?
Yeah.
I'm
not talking about my religion or something.
Cool. I got you. I understand. We can start the process. You got to cash out.
Cash App? I don't have. I don't have Social Security. That's why I'm.
You got cash on you right now?
I don't have it.
Cash in the
I
bank?
can bring.
Bring. You can donate to us, and then we can start to try to unite from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bring back the donation, and then we can discuss how we can unite. Huh?
I appreciate it.
You gonna bring back the donation, right?
Yeah.
Don't lie now.
I'm not lying.
All right.
I'm not lying. I'm going to my car and come back.
All right, cool. Yeah, bring back the donation.
Yep.
And then we can talk about being united. Give me now.
This coonery is going crazy, This coonery is driving me crazy, man.
I had to give it up, bro. I can't even.
I saw.
I can't even put it in words.
Give me James 1:8 on that damn coon, bro. Because he said he was, what he say? He was an advocate and he an ally, right?
Yeah, and this fucker is teaching our kids how to be coons. That's the fucked up part about it.
Talking all soft and effeminate, man. Why you talking all soft, bro? You know what I'm saying? He got muscles and muscles, but you talking effeminate. What the hell? you get muscles in your base just go away. Say it with your chest, nigga.
This is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
He's a double-minded man, bro. Because that's why he has to say, oh well, I basically look at the individuals, basically what you're trying to say. You have to say that because you love that damn dog. So you got to say that because you can't if you look at their whole race as you supposed to look at their whole nation, then you know all of them are goddamn wicked and evil, bro. Right? He know that. That's why when you first started talking to him, you see the look on his face. He had a guilty look on his face, man. Right? Cause we don't. Yeah. She tried. She wanted to go around. He's like, no, we okay.
He thought we was on his side.
Yeah, no, we not finna applaud you for having no damn dog. You know what I'm saying?
This is Tobit 4:12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife.
So we shouldn't be taking, you know what I'm saying, these strange women, bro, because they're gonna do just that, right? Lead us astray from loving our own people. Cause she sexing you up and you think you got something good. Especially a black man in America, he think he get him an Edomite woman. He think he don't want a lot. Go ahead.
Which is not of thy father's tribe, for we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
We the children of the prophets, man. The Most High God is our God. Why you giving your strength? Why you planting your seed up in this damn dog, man? It's ridiculous, bro, but you love your oppressor so goddamn much, man. You can't even see or feel, have empathy, sympathy for what your people are going through on a daily basis, bro. Alright, so everybody's still mad about George, right? Alright, in Louisiana, I just heard a post. Another guy just got shot for sleeping in a car.
Dang.
Sleeping in his car.
Wow.
What you shooting him? What he do? Snore too loud? Pop for sleeping in his car, man. That's where we at right now. I don't know if you saw this one. Y'all saw this one. Hispanic in LA. So-called Mexican brother. He had no shirt on, nothing. You know what I'm saying? The police at his house, in his driveway, trying to come up to him. They shoot him.
What?
He survived, but they popped him. For what? You come up to this man's property. You on this man's driveway, right? Just to show you that we don't have nothing, man. They can come anywhere and do this, bro. They come in your house and kill you, man. We done seen it happen. They just killed the Brianna. Came my house, bust her with 8 shots. Her boyfriend shot back at the cops, hit a couple of them. They trying to give him life. They came in their house.
It was like that kick gun. It was wrong.
Yeah, the wrong damn apartment, bro.
Yeah,
8 shots in that damn girl, man. For what? Innocent blood, man, being shed?
God.
This is why America has to go down. This is why America has to be burned, man. Because y'all do nothing but shed the blood of God's chosen people, man. And then disrespect it. Then make posts with white boys got their knees in each other's necks. Thinking it's funny, man. Hey, man, you think what happened is funny, blood?
No, man, I'm with you.
You with us?
Yep.
So you with the downfall of your people, right? The death and destruction of your people. You with that?
Yeah, I think white people have to give something up.
right. Yeah.
You made it.
You made it. Yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
I didn't expect that at all.
Me neither.
That's what's up.
I thought you did that too.
Yeah, I know.
God. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
So blood defiles the land, man. And our blood is all over this land. They took it from us, right? Our blood is, they damn near killed all of us, man. It was a lot of us. And now we depleted. Some of us don't even know if we native, if we black, if we Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? They depleted us, man. Right? We had the most beautiful land, man. And they came, killed us, snatched it, and then brought our brothers over here to help build it up. Not even to help to really build it up, because they didn't help do nothing. What do a manager or supervisor do at work? None, just look at you. Same thing they do now, man.
Make sure you work.
Yeah, make sure you working. That's all these damn Edomites have ever done.
I didn't get a bigger paycheck than you.
Yeah, get the bonuses,
Get
get everything.
Pay vacation.
Yeah, pay hell of vacation. You gotta work a whole year to get them a week. These niggas come in with 2 weeks out the gate. The hell? Go ahead.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
But by the blood of him that shed it, man. So the same people that shed our blood, they gonna have to get killed, man. Hey, brothers, y'all got a flight? Hey, check out, y'all got a phone? Let me get y'all YouTube real quick, man. Y'all know y'all Israelites, huh? Y'all know y'all Israelites or what? Nah, not yet. Alright. So basically, I said y'all from y'all indigenous Mexico, right? So y'all to be from the tribe of Issachar, y'all God's chosen people. Y'all Israelites in the parts of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so with that understanding, like, we as Israelites are above the rest of the people, right? But y'all see how blacks, Hispanics, natives get killed on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Thrown in prison, thrown in jail for any damn reason. And I mean, for anything that they want to do it for, right? It's a reason for all of that. It's a reason for all of that. Because us as Israelites, we fell away from our power, from our God. We didn't listen to what he said do. We started doing idolatry. We started going into all these other idols, these other gods that we was told not to worship. So through that it comes our punishment, right? Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it's curses. I mean, curses don't sound like nothing good. Before this is blessing, right? So you know the curse is the polar opposite of a blessing, right? So if blessing sound good, a curse is something bad's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. This is verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
All Bati women are gonna get put to death, man. Y'all need to repent. You're not a man, all right? You have boobs and a lady part, all right? You sit down to pee, okay? You're not a guy. Go ahead.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
That goes into when they came over here to the Americas. A piece of doors came over here to America, right? Them Spaniards came over here, and they came to Mexico. Eventually, worked their way to Mexico. That's Spain, way on the other side of the world, right? So they came from far. Y'all remember what was on their flag? What they rep with the eagle, right? So that lets you know that this curse is going to happen to the Israelites, and it literally happened to the indigenous people of the land of Mexico. So this is how we know that y'all will be Israelites, because our people went through this, man, right? They came over here and took the land from us, right? And then brought these brothers over here like I was going into. So this only happened to a certain group of people. And it happened to us, man. That's how we know y'all Israelites, bro.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Didn't understand it when they first came over. Spanish wasn't a native tongue. You can look up relics and statues have Hebrew writing on them, right? All up through and down Mexico, Central America, you know what I'm saying, South America. They have it all over the place, man. Even here in America, right? Hebrew was our native tongue, man. That's what we spoke, because we came from Israel. Came over here. Go ahead.
God. It says, the Lord, so like a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young.
They didn't care. If you was old, young, you can get it. Same way they do today. They don't care. They'll do it from the smallest kid all the way up to an elderly person. They don't care. They're gonna try to lock them up. They're gonna rough handle them. They're gonna try to kill them. They're gonna try to do something to degrade that person, man. Go ahead.
This is verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
And that's what happened. Y'all do know, like, the indigenous people of Mexico, they were murdered, you know what I'm saying? And they were sent over there to Spain. Right? Y'all know about that? All right, cool, bet. Because a lot of people don't know about that, man. A lot of people think the slave trade has happened to who we call today the so-called black man. It happened to the natives, and it happened to the indigenous people of America as well, man, of all Americans, man. They came over here, kidnapped us, took us to Spain, all over Europe, to Africa, and then brought us back over here. Right? That's how they did us, man. Right?
This is First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times.
This going to the children of Issachar, right? All right, so Issachar to be the tribe y'all from. This is another clue or breadcrumb how we know who the children of Issachar is today, right? The Aztecs, man. All right, that what was they good at? They was good at time. They was good at looking at the stars, man. And they could tell time for that, because that's how biblically, that's how we told to tell our time, by looking at the sun, moon, and the stars. Aztecs was cold with that. That was part of their blessing that they got, right? And no, Aztec mean keeper of time in Hebrew.
Assembly of time.
That's what it mean in Hebrew, right? So that's how we know. That's how we get these understandings of who we are today. Go ahead.
Well, let me read it again. Which were men that had understanding of times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment.
So that's how we know that the indigenous people of Mexico, the Aztecs, they are the Israelites. Right.
This is Genesis 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Issachar is a strong ass. That's going into him, Issachar being a strong worker, right? That's going to being likened to a donkey. Y'all, what way mean? Hey, wait. Hey, wait, what that mean? That mean donkey, right? Yeah. So that what y'all think, like how so-called black people call each other, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Hispanics go, hey, wait. I hear it all the time, right? Literally calling each other donkey. And that's what that's going into. This is called a strong ass. An ass is a donkey. This is called a strong donkey, hard working. Gonna go out there and do what he gotta do to provide. And nobody gonna outwork. That's why they talk noise. We gotta get rid of Mexico, what it is. Can't do it because they building up this motherfucker and keep it established. I like it.
And also the name Issachar itself is my hire, going to the servant of the tribute. It's going into, can't nobody outwork y'all. It's the same thing. But I'm reading it again.
It's not gonna happen. I tried it. I can't keep up.
Me too. Issachar is a strong ass, crouching down between two burdens, and he saw that his rest was good.
And those two burdens, that's talking about the land of Mexico, right? Whereas what is it in between? North America, Central America, South America. Those are those burdens that it's talking about. It's crouching down in between those two burdens, because you have people on the bottom, Central, South America. They go and try to come into Mexico, but they're not bringing anything good, right? They're bringing burdens to them. You know what I'm saying? Then North America, they won't even let y'all come in Texas. Let the people that were actually of this land, Mexico, Texas is Mexico, right? But they said you can't come here. Why? Because a damn white man made a line. This is still Mexico, right? Just show you that they conquered our people, and now our biblical prophecy is coming to the head, man. Go ahead.
And he saw that his rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
The servant unto tribute. That's going into they had them like when the Spanish came over here, they was basically taking all your goods, all the money. When y'all worked, they'll take everything that you work for. They'll take it, man. Right? That's how y'all was serving unto tribute. Even to this day, going to the taxes, we all gotta pay taxes, right? They got y'all paying, you know what I'm saying? They charge us the most for a house. If you want to get a house loan, they charging us way more than they charging these damn dogs. Right? That's what's going into.
Yeah, this is a source on NPR.org called Celebrating the Burro. And it says about the donkey, right? It says real quick, we'll get that. It says donkeys were first brought to Mexico by Spanish conquistadors. They flourished and became a symbol of rural life, renowned for their ability to carry large loads over Mexico's difficult terrain. But there is a dark side to this donkey tale. Donkeys are disappearing in some parts of this country. It says, yeah, but that's it on that.
So that's what it goes into. It's why it says the strong gas going to be in the hard worker. The donkeys would symbolize a hard worker. They even just technically they had the donkeys in captivity, and they liken y'all to some hard working donkeys. You know what I'm saying? That was in captivity as well, right? So with that being said,
Also, the name that name y'all's tribe is really Issachar, right? Even in Mexico, they have a city called this Issachar de Matamoros.
y'all ever heard of that? Issachar.
It's spelled virtually the same.
Issachar. I mean, how can you go against it, man? Right? Y'all the God's true chosen people.
Right. And it says, Leanne Hansen, the host, says, in Mexico each year, tens of thousands of people celebrate an unlikely hero, the lowly Mexican burro. For the last 40 years, just outside Mexico City, in the town of Otumba, they commemorate all things donkey with a donkey parade, donkey polo, donkey races, and the crowning of the town's very own Miss Burro. But as NPR's Lourdes Garcia Navarro reports, although the burro is one of Mexico's most enduring symbols, all is not well for the hardworking equine.
So it's going into just the similitude of being with Mexico having a strong connection to that stronger gas, man. It's prophesied in Genesis 49.
It's called Encomienda. Encomienda. That's what the Spain they used to take all y'all wealth and work. It's called Encomienda.
You know, he going to that's their trick. That's their being a certain trick.
Also, that city I was telling you about, Issachar de Matamoros, it was founded by like the original indigenous Aztecs, pretty much, and they practiced in that same place. They practiced circumcision, like with flint knives. Just like where did they learn that from? This, and that's pre-colonial. Before before the Spanish came over there and tried to teach them the Bible, they was already doing that. They was already circumcising their children just like how Abraham did.
Also wearing fringes as well too still during that time. Yeah. So you had customs that they was keeping because they had knowledge of who it was, right? So with that being said, how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about being God chosen people, knowing who y'all truly are? That about yourself? You should. Like I said, with that comes you got to understand that I'm God's chosen people, right? So God got to have people that's not chosen. And for his chosen people, he got nothing but love. He exalts them to the top, right? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means separate. So we are set apart, separate people unto God himself, unto the Most High God.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love
upon the face of the earth, man. Right? So we above everybody. Every single other nation they not Israelite, we above them. You know what I'm saying? So when you walk around, you know now, I'm from the tribe of Issachar. I'm a true Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God, truly. Not just saying it like how Christians say it. Not just saying it, everybody's a child of God. No. I know that I'm a child of God, right? Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation.
A holy nation. A whole set apart nation, right? Go ahead.
A particular people, that ye shall shoot forth the praise of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
So we are very special people who was called out of darkness, who was once a low nothing of a nation, but he rose us up and brought us out of Egypt, and now we're the most talented nation on the planet, right?
Because I'm gonna read this again and make a point. And so, called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And that's more important for y'all now too, because y'all walked around the earth not knowing this information, but now you know that you come into the light, into the wisdom. So now you have to show works to prove that you actually believe in the Most High God, because that's the one who brought you out of darkness. That's why it says That's why it says that you show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. which in time past were not a people, but now are the people of God, which had not attained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Because now you have mercy, because now you know Christ died for you, and he died specifically for you, so you got to come out of the darkness of this world. That's why it's a good precept for what's going on now, because yeah, it says you're a set-apart nation, but it also says what y'all need to do right now is to get right. That's what we all have to do, is to get right as that holy nation.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
So we are the children of the light. The light go back to the law, statutes, and commandments. We're the children that the law was given to. We're the children that was given the set apart from all these other nations. We're not supposed to walk in darkness like all these other people walking around, basically doing whatever they want to do, think they live in life. They're truly in darkness. They have no idea what it is to live and live an upright life, man. Even try to, right? Go ahead.
Come. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
So we got to put on that breastplate, you know what I'm saying, of hope, and and look to salvation, man. Look to be saved from this damn persecution that we're going through as a whole nation. Go ahead.
Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Now is the time to wake up and come to the knowledge of who you truly are. Now is the time to, when the Most High is talking through his prophets and trying to reach out to you and get you to wake up, get that alarm clock going in your head, get that bell ringing. Now's the time to receive it and to listen, because our salvation is nearer, and you don't want to be in that second death. The second death is that nuclear fire coming and burning all of America. Your flesh is gonna melt off of your bones. You know what I'm saying? Your eyeballs gonna melt inside of your sockets. You don't want to take part in that, right? You want to get to that kingdom, have a chance to get to that kingdom, have a chance to get to the kingdom with the Most High God in your house shop, right? And be part of the 1/3, if not the elect 144.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say, well, I'm going to start at 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
So when you thinking everything good, you know what I'm saying, the Most High gonna come in like a thief. He gonna rob you. You ain't gonna know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not paying attention to prophecy. You're not gonna have any idea when he's coming, right? You're not gonna know to be watchful, to be sober. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be sitting there like a deer caught in headlights. Right? So when you come into this, you gotta come into it with the understanding, hey man, there's certain things that I have to do. Right? There's certain things in me being an Israelite, certain way I have to behave, I have to walk, because I represent my nation as a whole. And my nation is already being looked at like we're pieces of crap. Right? When really, we know, you know what I'm saying, thus says the Lord, we're above all these other people. Right?
Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
But we're not in darkness, man. We see the coming, because we watching. You know what I'm saying? We watchmen. Then we come out here and we tell our people. And Lord willing, y'all are coming to it too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the research, check this out. Y'all are coming to it too.
This is Matthew 3, verse 2. And saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You got to repent. To repent is to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Be converted. Turn from the way that you once was and come and do what the Most High God told us to do, being Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do. That's a message that we're giving y'all right now. Let me see how far real quick. You can tell it's an old one. But I'm finna go. You got YouTube. Yeah. So this right here. This is Sicarii Dallas. This is us. You can subscribe to that. Yeah, all praises. And then you got the other channels as well. The regular Sicarii. This is the main page right here. It's a lot of other accounts all around. We got even that's the main page. We even got a Spanish speaking page, Sicarii Santos. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all speak Spanish better, or y'all try to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, they more fluent in Spanish than English. We got a channel. We got brothers out there in Tijuana, Mexico. They go out there and teach our brothers out there, man. All right. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, man. All praise to the Most High. Thank y'all for listening, brothers. Stay up and stay safe out here, man. All praise to the Most High. How y'all doing? Y'all got a question?
No, we can't.
Can't listen. Okay. What's y'all ethnicity?
We're Mexican.
That's both.
Yeah.
So how much of that? How much of that did y'all hear? They just came up. Okay. So do y'all read the Bible? Y'all believe in the Bible at all?
Not avid readers.
Not avid readers, but y'all at least y'all do believe, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in the Bible, God has His certain chosen people, right? Which are the Israelites. And today, we teach exactly what the Bible teaches, that today, who we call the blacks, Hispanics, and natives, those are the true children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Not the Jews that's in our land right now. Those are not the real people. Those are basically imposters. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call themselves Jewish. They're literally just playing the part. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to fill in, right? And there's certain prophecies within this Bible that lets us know that the Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, are the Israelites of the Bible. So we're gonna go back into it. Give me Genesis 49.
Genesis 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
So Issachar, strong ass. Y'all didn't hear that part neither. All right, so Issachar being a strong ass in Mexico. Y'all go to Mexico. Y'all freak with her. Y'all been there? Okay, so y'all in Mexico, it's a big thing to have for the donkey, right? They have celebrations for the donkey, things of that nature, right? That's going into strong ass. Issachar is likened to a strong ass, a hard worker. A donkey is a hard worker. That's a symbol, you know what I'm saying, that Mexicans, so-called Mexicans display. And that's also said that it would be that way in the Bible. That's what the children of Issachar would be likened to. You know what I'm saying? A strong worker, a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? A person that's always going to do what they got to do to provide, right?
It goes on to say, couching down between two burdens.
They're crouching down between two burdens. When you look at the map, what's above Mexico? U.S. And then right below it, South America. Those two birds right there crouching down, because both of them they're not bringing good things to Mexico, man. Right? They're breeding burdens. They're bringing troubles. America is, like I said, America. Like I just told them, this is Mexico. Texas is literally Mexico, right? And they won't even. They got people at the border stopping them from getting in their own lane, taking kids from their parents. Taking kids from their parents, locking them in cages, saying that they lost thousands of them. How do you lose thousands of people? This is not something that just happens randomly, right?
How you lose thousands of people if you cared about the people in the first place?
Exactly. We were all the same.
You said, yeah, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This is the curse that's going to be put up on Israelites. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to another people. And that's happening right now to the so-called Mexicans. Go ahead.
But be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fell with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
There's nothing that we can do about it, right? They just come basically kidnap our kids, kidnap our mothers, ICE, trying to deport people, all this kind of crap, right? And there's nothing, you're going to look and long, you're going to cry, see videos that people was crying because ICE deported people, right? But it's nothing that you can really do because this state is their kingdom right now, right? Through the power and spirit of Most High God, it's going to be brought down, right? We're looking forward to that day.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, into a nation which thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods. And so he's basically saying he's going to send a nation against you. You and your kings are going into captivity. And we can see that with the Mexicans, with Montezuma II. he went into captivity right along with his people. And they're Mexican too. I'll read this. And which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. Now, when the Spaniards came and took them into captivity, and Montezuma, the king, what did they learn? Wood and stone is a representation of an idol, which is this. This Christ doesn't look like this.
Right. They brought false Christianity and this damn false idol. This damn rapist right here, man. Those they came with, right? And taught, basically beat. They ain't even taught. You can't even say taught. Beat it in you. You know what I'm saying? That this was who it is, and this is who you should worship. If you don't worship it, then you gotta die, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna bring out how it says in verse 14 of Genesis 49, couching down between two burdens. Like also the place that Mexico used to be called, it says in a book called A Land Between Two Waters, the cycles of Mexican environmental history. In the first page it says native Mexico, the native Mexico who ruled the Valley of Mexico at the eve of the Spanish conquest called their homeland Anahuac, a term usually translated as the land by the water or the land between the waters.
Right. So let's go. The land between two waters and land between two burdens, right? So this goes to show you through us looking at clues, the things that were left for us to search out. We can come to the understanding that you will be from the tribe of Issachar, right? You will be a child of God. You will be an Israelite according to the Bible. With that being said, how does that make you feel? That make you feel bigger? You say what? You good? It's part of something bigger. Right. That's right. All praise to the Most High God, man. This is great. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 15. This is awesome. This is good. We like stuff like this. When our brothers come up and they sincere and they listening, it's not usually like this where we got two and then they walk and then boom, we got two more. It's usually not like that, man.
Deuteronomy 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
With the understanding that you're an Israelite, that's what you got to do. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you grew up Catholic or Christian or whatever, and they tell you that the laws are over and done away with. That's an outright lie, right? The laws are still standing today, right? So with you being an Israelite, that's why the laws are given to us. That's what makes us holy. That's what sets us apart from all these other nations. Because there's certain laws that they don't have to keep, right? We can't eat pork, but the so-called Edomite, so-called white man can, right? The so-called Ishmaelite, so-called Arab man, the so-called Muslim, well, Arab man, they can, right? But we can't. Those laws still apply to us. Those laws still need to be kept till this day. Give me 10 and 15.
This is 10 and 15. It says, only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them.
So the Lord loved our fathers, only our fathers. He didn't love everybody else. He loved our fathers. Go ahead.
And he chose their seed after them.
Chose their seed after them. Y'all are the seeds of Issachar. So you chose the seed after them. Till this day, you still chosen. Y'all still the chosen people, right?
Even you above all people. And it is this day, as it is this day.
Even you above all people as it is this day. Still to this day, y'all above all people. What's up, bro? You got a question? No. You watch? All right, bet. Cool. Come over here, come listen real quick, bro, and then I'm gonna chop it up with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Bet. So with that being said, y'all say y'all keep law, statutes, and commandments. Y'all above each and every other nation. You know what I'm saying? That's on this planet, man. So y'all got a phone? Cause we ain't got no other flyers. I'm passing out YouTube information right now. Passing out YouTube information. Yeah. I guess I can put a slash or something. So that's the main channel. Sicarii Dallas is specifically. So we got more information on there, more breakdowns. When you look up Sicarii, the Sicarii one, it's a series called Viva Yasharala, right? And that's where the chief, our leader, he does a great breakdown, excellent breakdown on the Northern Kingdom. I'm from the Northern Kingdom too. You know what I'm saying? So you from the Northern Kingdom, he from the Northern, he from the Northern. And he do a great breakdown on the Northern Kingdom and how they Israelites, bro. Yeah. So whenever y'all got time, check it out, man. And thank y'all for listening, bro. Yeah. All right, bro. All right, bro. What's up, bro? You was at that protest? You ain't go to the you ain't know about the protest?
Down on the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You heard about it, you ain't go to it? So what's up with you? What you down doing? Oh, for real? You be hearing us? Or seeing us? Yeah, you did? So what you think about what you be hearing?
Shit, usually, to be honest with you, when I come through, I usually have my headphones in, I'm usually on my bike.
Yeah.
Walking through.
Yeah, so you don't really be hearing nothing.
Usually just tuned out.
Yeah.
I got out today, I got the cam, got me a GoPro, so I'm using the bike.
Yeah. So you believe in God? You believe in the God of the Bible? Yeah. I kind of ask it because you say God, and then they be like, yeah, and then you be like, you believe in the Bible, they be like, no. Yes and no, why no?
I don't believe in no God outside of myself.
No God, so you believe that you are a God?
I believe in God.
Please? You know, give me some.
I don't believe in nothing outside of me, being God or what.
So you don't believe in that it's a higher God, it's an ultimate God?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. You know the Bible does say that you are God, right?
Yes. But I don't believe nothing outside of me.
Okay, this is Psalms 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
So even Bible says you're a God. You're not the Most High God, which you're saying that right. You're not the Most High God, but you are a God. What you're saying?
Like I can't make you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But you are a God though. Right? You are a power, basically.
But ye shall die like men.
But ye shall die like men, which is we do. But we still children of the Most High God. Right? Good.
This is This is 1 John chapter 4 and verse 15. It says, whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwelleth in him, and he in God.
So you believe that? You believe that who this world called Jesus is the Son of God? You believe that?
Okay. Again, I don't think that nothing outside of me is God. So I feel like Jesus is in me too. I feel like I'm Jesus.
You're not wrong.
I kind of feel like it. I fit the description. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
loosely based.
But
that's how I feel.
you feel like you are. I was trying in a sense like that you literally are.
I am.
Part of it.
And he's a part of you.
I feel like we are. If you are, you are. I am. I feel like I am.
You feel like you
have
are.
to confess it by mouth, right? If you believe it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
To believe it, you have to confess it by heart, by mouth, right? I believe it.
So
Without
not
a shadow
really.
of a doubt, I believe it. The true and living. I feel like I'm the true and living God.
You're not the true and living God. But that's going to the self worship.
I worship myself.
So who do you worship?
God.
But
This is first.
you said you the true. You said you the true.
You read it, and it say that you are God.
You are God.
Okay.
But I'm trying to
I
get.
don't
I'm
worship
trying to
nothing
get.
outside of myself.
So who is it that you worship?
The spirit inside of me.
So you worship yourself.
No, I don't.
That's what you just said.
Okay. Well.
Hold on. I'm trying to get you to understand what you said. How about
All
that?
right.
You said
All right.
that you worship the spirit within yourself.
Right.
So that you're worshiping yourself.
However you want to call it, however you chop it up, my brother.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You
Hey.
asking me the questions, I'm giving you the answers.
You give me some off answers.
You gotta take my answers how they are. You might think they off.
They are, because you're not a god. You're not a god in the sense that you, like you said, you can't create Jupiter. You can't create Jupiter.
All right.
You are a power.
Another person, though.
You did.
Right.
You did.
Can I create another person? Do I have that power?
Yeah, we got that power. That's why you are power.
Not a god.
You are,
right.
but
so
you're not the most high god. You're not on the same plane. You're not on the same playing field as Jesus.
Whatever that can create Jupiter, that created me, I believe in that. That's my concept of God.
This is 1 Corinthians.
I worship nothing outside of it.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 5. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom are all things, and we by him.
So you agree with the text?
I agree with that.
Okay. So I don't know.
Let's say I disagree.
I know. I'm trying to get you to, because it sounds like you were worshiping yourself. That's what it sounds like. You celebrate birthdays? Celebrate birthdays? Do you know that self-worship? You ain't know that?
What you mean by celebrate?
Celebrate, like when you go out and you be like, oh, this my day. You don't go, what you do? You just chill. You just acknowledge the day. Just be like, just a day.
Okay.
Like, cool,
everybody got a birthday every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing special about, my birthday.
Wait, what? Everybody got a birthday every day of the week?
Every day somebody born.
Okay, bet. I get you. Long as you not saying you celebrating, like how you know people be like, oh, that's my day. I'm finna go out and I'm finna do this and I'm doing that and they got the balloons and they, you know what I'm saying? That's self-worship.
I feel everybody should feel about themselves.
Say that again?
How I feel about myself, I feel like everybody should feel about themselves.
How you feel about yourself?
Amazing.
Amazing? You should. You know you're Israelite? According to the Bible?
I wouldn't disagree with that.
You would disagree? So if I said you were Edomite, would you agree with that?
Okay, what's Edomite?
Oh, now you thinking. Good question. Good question. Good question.
You said Israelite, Edomite.
I just want to see what you were going to say.
I could equate more with being Israelite than being Edomite.
I know you can. I'm through the spirit, brother. Through the spirit, brother. You're right. You want it. An Edomite is a so-called white person. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it's called, I know what I relate to.
Bet. All praises through the spirit. Give me Romans 8:16. I was already going.
This is book of Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
You heard that, bro? Yep. That's what just went down. That's good. That was a good answer, bro. So, go ahead. So, with you acknowledging that you an Israelite, what's your daddy? What his ethnicity? What he go back to? Like he black, Jamaican, Haitian, just like African American, just. So what she did your granddaddy too? Yeah, get that. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, that's important. You been doing it 32 years. That's important, bro.
I don't want to get on this information.
Yeah, cool. But most likely, you know what I'm saying, you would be from the tribe of Judah, right there, top tribe, king tribe, brother. You know what I'm saying, same tribe who they call Jesus. You come from that same tribe, bro. You got the royal of royal blood up inside of you.
This is Job chapter 8, verse 8. For I inquire, I pray thee of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
You heard that, bro?
Prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
All right, brother, y'all have a good one. So you got to prepare yourself to search of your father. Your T lady now already got you on the way. You see what I'm saying? Because according to the seed line, he finna get it for you.
This is Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
They declared their pedigrees, you know what I'm saying? They lineage by your dad, because your dad carried the seed. That's why I said, you search out your father. Your mama already did it for you. You know what I'm saying? You already halfway there. The spirit already burned witness, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you got to work on, you know what I'm saying? Just put down the blood. You know what I'm saying? You gonna work on putting down that blood? Maybe. I'm putting to you like this. when you especially the kind of weed that is selling today, it's filled with way more THC. You know what I'm saying, in it than it is the CBD, which is the medical part of it. You see what I'm saying? So really, when you look at it, you're just doing it just to get high. You see what I'm saying? Rolling up and smoking it, you introducing all kind of. When you roll up and smoke, you introducing that tar. That's why at the end of the blunt or whatever, it be that little brown stuff, the black. Yeah, that's that tar that you getting out of it. You see what I'm saying? All that you don't need all that. What only thing how you supposed to use weed is eat it. Edibles, you can use that, but when you have like an ailment, if you got like insomnia, you might go to work, you know what I'm saying, work in a warehouse or do hard labor, whatever, your back hurt, legs hurt, you can eat you know what I'm saying, an edible and calm it down, you know what I'm saying, relieve that pain, right? And I said, but today's weed, it's like what, damn, 90% THC crap, and then they roll it in keef. All these other kind of oil and stuff. Niggas really making it, you know what I'm saying? They doing some crackhead stuff with it right now. You know what I'm saying? They're not keeping it, they are.
I see it that weed is replacement of crack.
Yeah, I mean, it damn near.
See, weed sell better than crack.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody falling, yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I mean, you right. But with that working, like I said, working, they give me Matthew 3 and 2. Because I ain't saying it's gonna come to you, you know what I'm saying, you keeping a lot of certain commandments. Because what you being an Israelite, did we get that Deuteronomy 10 and 12?
Nah, I can get it.
You got it?
I got it.
You got it, yeah.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
So with you coming to the knowledge that you're an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, tribe of Judah, you know what I'm saying, you got to keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Part of that, you don't need to be out here smoking, you know what I'm saying? That's going into witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Former cuticles go back to what's a
Pharmakia.
Pharmakia, and that goes into witchcraft, which you study and look at the words stuff. So try to get away from that. And then like his other laws, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna try to just put them all up on you and expect you to do all that crap right now. And when I crap, do it all right now. You know what I'm saying? But you work your way, you know what I'm saying, build up that spirit and work your way to it. You got that, Matthew?
This is Matthew chapter 3, verse 2. And saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So you gotta repent. You know what I'm saying? Repent means to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Like basically do a 180, 360, whatever, whichever one you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Put off that old man and put on that new man. You know what I'm saying?
My man, what up, baby?
And then
Put the head back.
start keeping the law, statutes, commandments. See, now you know the you Israelites should tell you too. You know what I'm saying? Then we got our brothers coming together and we all gonna be united with them. All right?
You know.
Yeah, all praises, bro. All right, all right, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna say all praise to the Most High, man, and shalom.
Shalom.